Yo, what's good with y'all, man? We're back with another video. This is going on YouTube and the Telegram. I haven't posted on YouTube in a minute. Fuck. But I get more views in the Telegram, so I feel like y'all value the content over there more. But we're just going to go over market structure in this video. Basic, nice and simple. You feel me? Nothing too shabby, nothing too crazy. I am going to delete the sticklers. The Mouseketeers, man, they came in clutch that day. They have a 100% win rate. So if your trade is ever feeling down, you know what I'm saying, just bring out the old Mouseketeers, man, the old Mouseketeers. But market structure, I want you to look at this 5-minute chart, right? You see how it's a whole bunch of yibbity-yabbity, but you can still see, like, okay, we're low-key in an overall uptrend right now, you feel me? We might be shifting the structure right here again back to the upside, right? Probably take out these highs up here. That's probably what I'll be looking at for the next week, honestly, the new week. Those highs to get swept, feel me? But just look at that on a 4-hour time frame. It's the same charts, by the way. As you can see, that shit looks a lot smoother, you feel me? In my opinion, at least, I can tell, like, oh, boom, we was in a downtrend. Consolidation a little bit right here up in this range. And then we shifted the structure up in here, right? So let's just go ahead and mark that out. Feel me? Let's take it from the beginning of, what is the ending of January? I'm gonna say it like that. Boom, higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. We got higher high, higher low. Boom, bam, pow. Boom, bam, pow. A lot of D, a lot of doom. We'll go here, here, pretty much. This is really nothing. Shift. Here, here, we go here, we go here, 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 we go here, down, 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 pretty much same movement down there, down, and down, right, let me see if I can grab, shut it, what the fluff? Going on in my mouth, man. Right? So boom. Before I even explain anything, look at this and tell me what you see. You see a bullish or bearish market? If you said bullish, you are correct, my friend. Right? So hopefully y'all know what makes a trend or market bullish. It's consistent higher highs and higher lows, right? A bearish market, lower highs and lower lows. Feel me? This right here, higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. That right there, uptrend, right? Downtrend would be lower high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. Liquidity sweep, lower low, still makes us a lower high. All of this means nothing, right? All of this means nothing. We broke above this high right here. Higher high, higher low. We create another higher high to create another higher low. Hopefully continue structure. Feel me? Now, I just said a lot right there, and I just broke down all 3 topics that I was going to talk about in this video just that fast. But to slow it down for you, like I said, an uptrend is everything to the left of that pink line. Well, I'm gonna change it. Everything to the left of that white line is an uptrend, right? Higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. This high is higher than this high. This low is higher than this low. Feel me? We don't shift structure until well, we don't shift the structure of an uptrend until we break below the low and close there, right? Just like we did here. Let me delete this line, right? The shift of structure happened once we closed below that yellow line, which happened down here, but it's a 4-hour time frame, so it's a lot happened in that leg down, right? But that's when it happened on the 4-hour time frame specifically, right? I mean, you could probably find some up candles in there if you want to call it earlier, but overall, we shift structure to the downside once we close below that low, right? Thus making this a lower high, and it makes sense anyway because this high is lower than this high, this low is lower than this low. So that's a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? That is a downtrend. So in between those white lines, downtrend. Lower high, lower low, oh my bad. Lower high, lower low, lower high, and a lower low. Downtrend. Now how do you shift the structure on a downtrend? Closing above the last high. So this is our last lower high, and we close above it here, thus making this a higher high. It makes sense anyway. This high is higher than this high, right? And then this low is higher than this low. Feel me? Continuing on, we got a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, continuing the downtrend, lower high, lower low. Boom. This is the same example that I just explained. This is really a liquidity sweep, but you're not learning about liquidity right now. This is just market structure, right? This is why you can't just go out buying highs and selling. You feel me? All of that good jazz. You got to be patient and wait. Because yes, we created a higher high right here, but we have yet to create that higher low. We just kept going back down. Feel me? So that's still, you know what I'm saying? Lower high, lower low, right? We're still in a downtrend, right? From this point to here, downtrend, right? So if that was our last high, and this was our last low, all of this means nothing. You feel me? Because this is not a higher low. I mean, this is not a higher high. It's a lower high. But this is a higher low. Right? And then it's continuing mini structure. Even all of this is still mini structure. Until we break above this high. Or break below this low. We're still in the downtrend. And like I told you, you can't shift the structure to the downside if we're already in a downtrend. You can't shift the structure to the upside if we're already in an uptrend, right? The only thing you can do is change the direction to the downside or to the upside. That's where you get all this change of trend, change of character, like change in order flow. It's just fancy names for market structure or more, you feel me? Structure change. A structure shift. It's all the same shit, bro. So don't let them confuse you with all these fancy ass words, bro. It's all the same shit, right? So we shift the structure once we broke above that high, thus creating a higher high. And then what do? We pulled back too, and then moved up a little bit higher, confirming that we shifted structure. Because not only did we create the higher high, we created a higher low, right? Now we're creating another higher high. You feel me? Waiting for the higher low to see what the market want to do from there. But that's it on the 4-hour time frame. And it's the same on each time frame. Only difference is there's just a lot more going on in between these big legs up and legs down. Like, let me show you. Oh, my Lord. Where is that? Where the heck? Where did it go? Okay. I was about to say, bro. Can I, like, zoom that in, bro? Bro, never mind. I was trying to show y'all. Okay, never mind. Maybe I can do it on a 30-minute time frame. Can I grab it, please? I just want to show you all this, but then I'm going to end it. Feel me? Boom. Let me change the color of that junk. Some shit you can see. As you can see, that looks damn near identical. It's just less of that jibber jabberness. Feel me? Let me see if I can take it down to the 15. Will it stay? Yes. That's what I was trying to do from the beginning. Can I not zoom out? Fuck. As far as I can zoom, that's crazy work. As you can see, the 5 minute gonna be the same shit, but I ain't going down to that, bro. And then the 1 hour looks the exact same. The 1 hour is cleaning it up. And the 2 and 4, damn near identical at this point. Feel me? But that's market structure, bro. Simplest way I can explain that. And that's all I really got for y'all. I just wanted y'all to go over that so you know what an uptrend is. Higher highs, higher lows, downtrend, lower highs, lower lows. Anything in between those higher highs and higher lows, or lower highs and lower lows, is nothing. It means nothing. And until we break above the high, we are shifted the structure to the upside. Feel me? And if we break below the low, we shift the structure back to the downside, depending on which way the market is already moving. Feel me? And again, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all boys stay motivated. Y'all stay blessed. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video.